Here's how absurdly complex the game is. I think just as a tiny taster, it's telling that you can come down to engineering, relieve the forge, hit other, turn off life support, and over the next 8 minutes the crew will suffocate to death. The game lets you do that. It's a complex simulation that happens to have a massive point-and-click adventure built onto the side of it. Wait a minute. That's a woman. Geordie, you are not the person to go in. Worf has had an amazing idea, because he's Worf. Have you guessed what it is? Hello, you fabulous sausages. Welcome to part 2 of my birthday season, playing through a final Unity at Twitch TV's Scotchbox VR. Normally I put the clean gameplay up on YouTube, but if you've been enjoying the more intimate feel that is these Twitch VODs, come on over and join in. We usually have less than 30 people watching. It's a more intimate experience than the YouTube channel. I'll see you over there. Mwah. It's time to pixel hunt to find out how to make calls from the bridge. Talk to Riker. Okay. Oh, right. Touching my own tit is comms. I didn't think of touching my own tit. Alright, everyone. It's time to touch your own tit. Look at that. Perfect.
Admiral Williams here. What can I do for you, Captain?
Why are you pseudo-photorealistic? No one else got to be. I'd like to confirm our current orders.
Of course. The Mertens orbital station at Simcoe 4 has been attacked. As the closest Federation starship, the Enterprise is obligated to help the Simconians repair the damage and evacuate the wounded.
Shall we ask what she thinks of us?
What's your assessment of our recent performance?
The Enterprise's presence in this region has set a lot of minds at ease, but I'm still concerned about the Romulan activity in the area. Look sharp, Captain.
Something tells me that she will tell you you've been naughty. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just realized this is a freeform game. We can go anywhere, we can do anything. We control. Well, now I'm quite excited.
What is the current situation, Admiral? Is there anything in particular we should be aware of?
Actually, things are relatively quiet right now. The only cause for concern is all the Romulan activity in the area.
Yes. Cloaking terrorists is fine.
Warning. Matter-antimatter reactor at 50%.
Okay, that might... that might be on me. I'll just...
Miss LaForge, you have engineering.
Mr. LaForge, you sort it out. Woo. Now we know what they want us to do. I guess we assemble an away team. Let's figure out how to do that.
Mr. Worf, your analysis.
Captain, we should check.
I just did that. Oh, there's a computer. I can ignore data and touch his beep-boops.
Primary core access enabled.
Oh.
Systems online.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Also, have you heard how much Majel Barrett we got? This is lovely. I like that. That looks more like the Enterprise C, doesn't it? For you true fans out there, I mean, it looks more like the Enterprise C as it appears in the series, not as originally modelled, of course, with the more curved nacelle. Oh my god. Okay. I will go to the turbo lift, Mr. RTE, and from there I'll head to the transporter room. One of the most impressive screensavers.
Beam down coordinates selected.
Oh my god, look at these motherfuckers. Look at these guys! Is this not adorable? Look at Johnny Frakes here. Except for some reason they've given him more forehead than he ever had in the series. He's got more hair than that now, and he's nearly 40 years older. Oh, is this where you choose what dudes and dudettes you want to bring? Butler, you'll live a long time. Come aboard. Oh, so you can actually relieve people.
Ensign Butler, please report to the transporter room.
It's true, Karth. Nice to have you aboard. How's Izar? Oh my god, you can drag and drop. Is there a button for drag and drop to f*** off? Yes! Let us think who we should bring aboard. We should bring someone who's very good with technology and engineering. This game might have permadeath. We can't afford to get LaForge killed. You know, we're going to need engineers. We're going to need medics and engineers. Medics and engineers. Here we go. I don't really care about people's feelings right now, Troy. You can chill. Data, you're with me. Let's get LaForge as well.
Lieutenant Commander LaForge, please report to the transporter room.
This is the day we've learnt how Michelle Barrett pronounces LaForge. Only the red shirts might be asking. Okay, we should bring a medic, so let's get the doctor. Come on.
Dr. Crusher, please report to the transporter room.
It's beautiful. Rotoscoped animation. That's true, Stefano, but I don't think this one's deadly enough for him to want to. Now I know I was all like, why should we bring Troy? But now I wonder. And it's an emergency. There's going to be dead dudes all over the shop. You know, especially if I have anything to do with it. So maybe we should bring Troy for the reason that dearest Troy can detect all the brainy waves, and maybe she'll be like, there's a dude over there, and we'll believe her. Because Star Trek is about believing women. Okay, let's do it.
Counselor Troy, please report to the transporter room.
Yeah, let's see if we can emotionally cripple her further. Just because. I quite like your newsletter, Excalibur. I'd like to subscribe to it. Annoyingly, I might have to leave this screen to save the game.
Beam down coordinates selected.
Yeah, I'm just going to go back to the bridge so we can save in case I completely fuck that.
Would like to.
I'm sure they would. Captain's busy. That's how Picard talks. There we are. Good. Yes, it's very important. RTE, you're very violent. I like you.
Beam down coordinates selected.
You're right. We should bring Worf then. Gosh, you're all very smart. We'll disband Mr. Riker because he'll just try and f*** everyone, which is not immediately useful. We'll bring Troy.
Counselor Troy, please report to the transporter room.
And we'll bring Worf because he loves to kill, and we have that in common. Oh my god, do I get to do the... Oh my god, it lets me do the thing. Just leave Troy on the board. Haruna Foxy. Is there anything about me that you associate with the word appropriate? I gave birth today.
Last time on Star Trek The Next Generation.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this professional stream.
I think you just can't bear to let a gorgeous guy like me out of your sight.
18 months, Glennington! 18 months! You know what that means, don't you, Glennington? I just get my ute out from under the desk. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a big one. Oh. Look who it is! It's our baby! Thank you, Glennog, for introducing our new viewers to Stream Baby.
And now, the conclusion.
I thought you meant just maim Worf, not maim with Worf. Okay, this looks like it's LucasArts, more recent LucasArts style. So right-click moves to the different actions crew members can take, and clicking on the portrait changes who you're playing as. So I can be all like, LaForge, have a look at this.
All primary subsystems are down. Inertial dampers, life support, no telling how long until these power surges overload the backups. We'd better hurry.
Now I'm curious, what happens if I ask Troy to look at that?
Every system has been damaged by power surges. Life support is still functioning, but it won't last.
Okay, so because they're all Starfleet officers, none of them are profoundly incompetent. You'll just get more information if it's the appropriate person. No life support is my favorite. Oh my god, this must be how powerful the phaser is. Oh, yes. Come on, Waff Waff. You know what, LaForge, look at this. You're smart.
It's Counselor Troy, the Enterprise's counselor.
Yeah, no, I'm... Geordie, what have you got to report? Who's down there?
It's Lieutenant Ward, the ship's security chief.
What? No. I meant, who's there? Who belongs there? Who's there? Have you managed to make contact with the locals? Who have you found?
Beverly Crusher is the ship's medical officer.
Can I just make them all talk about each other forever?
Worf is the ship's security chief.
Oh, it's baby's first Star Trunk.
Beverly is the chief medical officer.
Okay, cool. Anyway, LaForge, I was wondering if you... I can't see colours. Okay, I was literally going to click this and it wasn't even going to be on purpose.
It's Counselor Troy, the Enterprise's counselor.
Just amazed at his incompetence. Okay, here we go.
Beverly Crusher is the ship's
Oh
medical
my
officer.
god! Buddy?
From this console, we can do point-to-point beaming inside the station's shields.
That could be useful.
All primary subsystems are down. Inertial dampers, life support...
Okay. Can we... No, don't walk to Wharf. Can we leave this way? No, that's just standing on the transporter. Okay, well, LaForge, you're the smart one. Do you want to use the transporter? Oh, there's a door on the left side, Mystic. Thank you. Oh, is that a door? Oh, so it is. Come on, everyone. Jonesy, welcome. Funny you should say that, Mr. Jonesy, because I have found the button for turning phasers up to level a billion jillion. We're going to go lower decks on this punk. We're going to shoot at his lower decks. Here we go. Yeah, if everyone could just walk real slowly.
I'd sure like to get a look at that power core. Just one of these conduits could handle the entire energy output of the Enterprise.
When did you well, you have a point, Pomthy. He's not smart in romance. Oh, these guys.
I've got to talk to the engineers who built this place. The entire hull is lined with a liquid titanium-duranium alloy in a memory gel suspension. It's completely self-sealing.
Yeah, so's my pillow. So what?
You mean the station heals itself?
That's one way to put it. The attack caused major structural damage. If this were any other station in the Federation, we'd be standing in a vacuum.
It was a different time, this I am aware. I still feel like there should be a run button. Wait a minute. That's a woman. Geordie, you are not the person to go in.
That cable must be over 1,000 kilograms. We've got to get her out of there.
Doctor, could you very slowly come and look at this patient?
Her legs are probably broken, and I think she's in shock, but I'd have to take a closer look to be sure.
Then consider doing so. Use medkit on woman. Yeah, please, by all... Walk like it's 1995 and there's literally nothing else to do. Oh, I wouldn't go with LeVar phoning in his lines, Mr. Big. In fact, LeVar famously one of the few people who could get his lines first shot. Even the technobabble he would just take in during makeup and he'd have it. He was a very powerful man when it comes to reading things, which makes sense in context.
I can't do anything for her until we get that cable out of the way.
Dick joke. Okay, so we're going to save the game. Because unfortunately we have a situation with a fat cable. One of the worst situations to have, I'm sure you're all aware. So, why don't we... Worf is going to save her, okay? We're going to set phasers to level 10, because RTE says we have to. We're going to use phaser on woman.
She is dead.
Bravo, Worf. And he's so proud. It was just so matter of fact. I did what you wanted. She is dead. Best game. Thank you for my fat stack of death biddies. God damn. We could keep playing like this. The game is extremely open-ended and include, as well as all the hugely technical bit. It's got a lot of branching narrative and self-repairing bits. There's probably large sections of the game we now can't get to because she's dead. But we could also just reload, and we don't have to make Worf a murderer. I would like it if now, whenever you ask someone to look at Worf, they just say, "That's that woman killer."
It's Lieutenant Worf, the ship's security chief.
He's killed before, and he'll kill again. Okay, maybe we'll reload. Just go with it. Troy, Troy, do you want to have a go? Use phaser.
She must have been killed by the blast when the cable vaporized.
I think I preferred Michael Dorn's "She is dead." Okay. We'll stop making everyone kill him now. Okay. Let's do a scan. You walk out the hecking way, please, miss. Okay, I can just click down here, because I keep missing. Do a scan on the...
It's a data transfer line. Some kind of weapon has burned through it.
This cable's built for handling information, not energy. I'm surprised it didn't just vaporize when it was hit.
True facts, true facts. Now, Beverly, please use the medical tricorder.
She's got multiple fractures in both legs. The bones in the lower part of her left leg are shattered. She's in shock and there's some internal bleeding. All things considered, she's very lucky. I can take care of the worst of her injuries here, but I'd like to get her to sickbay.
And that's why we brought Bev with. Don't know why we brought Troy with. Could she just tell us that the woman's not having a good time? Let's find out. Can Troy use a medical tricorder?
I can't use this with that.
Right.
She looks fine.
She doesn't even bother. Now that was me actually clicking Crusher accidentally, but I did like the idea that was her response.
She's in shock and her legs are broken. She needs medical attention soon.
Oh, Slumpo fell down. Or has just escaped. Jesus Christ, how did you get here? That's literally the other side of me. Oh, you're an eager little pup. Good slumps, good slumps. Slumpo! Why, you don't want to be up there, huh? Fine, you can sit with Daddy. Here we are. Okay, Worf, let's try this again. I want you, on low power, to shoot not the woman. Well, on the other hand, shoot at Troy.
We should conserve our phaser energy.
That's your reason? I like this guy. Did I break it in some way that I haven't noticed?
The cable has been cut through.
Okay, Worf, you're pretty hench. Can you lift this?
It is too heavy.
We probably should have brought Data with us.
That will not work.
No, not you. You get away from her. Crusher, would you please use this medical kit, not on yourself, on the horribly injured woman? Oh my god, why are you so... Just walk out the sodding way. Oh my very glob. Okay. Crusher, would you kindly use this on her?
It's not working. I can't do anything for her until we get that cable out of the way.
Oh, it's... Now you brought my attention to it, I'm very angry. Thank you, Pomthy. You think we can beam her out from under it? We could try. Right? Apparently we can't do the thing I've just said. Can I talk to my communicator? Nope, okay.
Does the transporter we came in on still work? Maybe we could use it to remove the cable. I have the coordinates. We can try transporting it now.
Okay. How? Clicking the comm badge doesn't seem to be the answer. Okay, I apologize for the ambient loop. We'll try and sort this out soon.
If we move the cable, we may injure her. There must be another way to get...
Do you think the tricorder...
I'm getting some life signs, but they're not...
Yeah, not her. I meant the cable, actually, my friend.
It's a data transfer line.
It is. Okay. So you are of the opinion... Oh, okay. No, I'm with you. You mean their transporter, not our transporter. So we won't ask the Enterprise. We're going to head back. Yes, walk to next room. Do it real slow. Excellent. On the catwalk. Isn't this a hecking delight? Do you mean the game never worked right for you, or do you mean you had my level of confidence, Mr. Cowboy? Holy shit. Holding shift works. Thank you very much, weird one. My dear Thralfman, shift was the answer. Okay, LaForge. I feel like using the right dude is the answer to this game, having seen people just casually murdering that woman. I'll walk through your back passage, Foxy. I will select the data cable, and then I will energize. Look at that fat cable. Good work, team. Let's go see if she's hemorrhaged. Oh, there she is. Crusher, please use your medical box on woman.
That takes care of the worst of her injuries. She's coming around now.
I believe it is a Federation station, albeit an experimental one, Mr. Stefano. We still have time to phaser her. We'll just stand around her. What a dick move. Alright, Troy, take it away.
How do you feel?
I'll manage. You're from Starfleet, aren't you?
Yes, we're from the Enterprise. What can we do to help?
Thank goodness you're here. I'm Anna Bennett, Chief Medical Officer. Listen, we've got a lot of wounded here. How many can you evacuate?
We can get everyone to safety, but not until we lower the shields.
We can't do that until we stabilize or jettison the power core.
Okay, Jerry wounded.
You said there were many wounded. Do you know how many?
I can't give you an accurate count, but the first attack destroyed an entire wing. I was headed for sickbay when we were hit again.
You seem confused. What do you remember of what happened?
We never knew what hit us. There was an initial attack which lasted maybe 10 minutes. Later there was a hull breach and the power systems went crazy. I don't remember anything after that. I passed out.
Gosh.
There should be hundreds of people here. What happened to the others?
Most of them probably escaped when Commander Wild gave the order to evacuate after the first attack. But I know many are trapped and can't reach the shuttle bays.
I too was a little disappointed she didn't actually vaporize Cowboy. Maybe next woman we meet, you can do that too. Should we do Twitch Plays, a final Unity?
How do you feel?
I've been better, but I think I'm alright for now. Thanks again for your help.
You've just got an absolutely shattered pelvis, internal hemorrhaging, and both your legs are destroyed, and you're like,
I'll just sleep it off.
You said the power systems went crazy?
It's this insane experiment Dr. Greaves and some of the other researchers put in place. A revolutionary power source. It's unstable enough to begin with. After sustaining damage like this, who knows what it'll do?
Do you think it's Omega? I apologize for the gamer glasses. An experiment in cutting out some blue light from my life, seeing if I sleep better.
It's not the attack that's upsetting you. Are you angry at some of the others here on the station?
Boom! We were right for bringing Troy. How many times has that been said?
Greaves came up with some scheme to increase the energy output of the power core. It involved destabilizing the containment field. I told him the risks were too great, but he wouldn't listen.
When you said Dr. Greaves' name, I sensed a great deal of hostility.
Because he's an asshole.
That maniac's endangered us all. You know what's down there? They plugged the biggest research station in the quadrant into a singularity, a black hole.
We have to go now to try and prevent the core breach, but we won't leave the station without you.
I'm totally going to do that.
All right. I think I'll be fine for now.
Touch. Touch. Use Dr. Bennett.
That's not working.
That's not appropriate. Worf, now's your chance. Save game. Worf, use maximum phaser on Dr. Bennett. No, not on Crusher.
We should conserve our phaser energy.
You're right, she's not worth the effort. Let's move on. So they've recorded this using compressor mics in a room that's quite dead. It's almost like they recorded them in different places, but all of them share a great deal of detail in the high end that usually you try and cut out. So even Data, when he talks, you get a lot of moist mouth. So explain that. Explain the canon of Data's moist mouth noises. Look at next room.
The turbolift appears functional, but I would advise caution. The turbolift...
That's a turbolift? Oh. Whee! LaForge, you're smart. Do you want to...
Boy, this place was built to last. Even with major structural damage, basic systems are still functional. Even the turbolifts.
Okay. You know what? If LaForge says it's okay, I say we can turbolift. Synthetic lube, I guess so. Let's head to engineering. Oh, f*** me.
Amazing. It's using a plasma suspension beam to draw energy straight out of the main conduits.
Worf has had an amazing idea, because he's Worf. Have you guessed what it is? They don't really seem that bothered, do they? Bev? Bev?
It's Lieutenant Worf, the ship's security chief.
So it is. Well, moving on, let's leave.
I use the medical tricle.
Oh no, he slept it off, it's fine.
Worf's been wounded. There's no need for that.
He's reborn. Wow, that was pretty good. Yeah. Okay, LaForge, you smart. You do things on it. These titties? No. Oh my god. It's not heavy. Made of pretty normal shit. It reads as naturally occurring interplanetary debris. It reads?
Wait a minute. I had readings of neutronium hull and internal energy, but now all I can pick up are natural elements. It's sending false readings to our tricorders. It's like a chameleon. It disguises itself perfectly. If we weren't here to see it, we'd never know it was here. It could probably fool our ship sensors just as easily. This chameleon field seems to take a fraction of a second to adjust to new scanning frequencies. If I set the tricorder to randomly shift frequencies at high speed...
Chameleon circuit, that's yet another Doctor Who canon crossover. It's considerably heavier now. Neutronium. It's actually capable of warp. And that's what it previously appeared as. Good, okay.
Yep, it's a neutronium hull, all right, and a powerful energy source. I've never seen that much power in such a small package before.
Well, that's good to know. Worf, you want to shoot at us some more? Troy, any life signs? Do you want to do a talkie on it?
That won't work.
Oh, I owe an enormous thanks to my patrons and supporters. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video, would you please hit the like button? Hitting that little thumb up really does make a big difference for small channels. Thank you. Mwah.